We have to talk about Twitter Blue. Finally, Elon has announced that in the coming weeks, Twitter will prioritize replies by people you follow, verified accounts, and then unverified accounts. So verified accounts are 1,000 times harder to game by bot and troll armies. This is great wisdom to the old saying, you get what you pay for. So I'm actually part of Twitter Blue. I will say one thing, I've seen a lot of people complaining about Twitter down or Twitter X. I have not seen anything but a great experience. I like the For You page on Twitter now. It's a little bit maybe too heavy based on who I follow, but I definitely think that the experience is getting better, and I'm a Twitter Blue. It's at a price point I think worth paying for me. I consider myself someone, I'm a pro in social, so I need to understand how these things work and who to recommend them for. So let's jump kind of segueing from that Twitter Blue. If you are on Twitter, I don't think, unless you're a power user on Twitter, this is like more like a career play for you. You don't need to get into Twitter Blue. Twitter Blue is for people, and we'll talk about Meta Verified right now. It's for the serious committed. It's for brands. It's for creators. It's for news people. And it's a way, I think that, honestly, I would have made this for businesses, and I would have made a version of this for celebrities a long time ago. And I think it's actually a smart thing. You get the continuity from them. Some of these people are going to run ads anyways, but these people really just need access to issues with accounts. They need to know people to know who they are. They're notable, and I definitely think it works for like lots of businesses out there. You guys would that totally should be verified, just can't get verified. They're in stores, they're in WalMarts, they're different things. They're $20 million, $100 million business, and you couldn't get them verified. It was a crapshoot. So I do think there's a version of this but I don't think the everyday user, any of these paid versions are for you unless you really want to get more out of the channel. So Meta Verified is now rolling out in the US, and I just want to get into reading it off the back. It's way too expensive, I would say, Meta's. But again, it's not for me. It's not for you. This is for, again, someone who can really afford to pay $14 a month. Or I'd rather pay for Netflix. This stuff is for who they want it for, the people that can afford it and that are really power users and rely on these networks to build businesses or build their own, creator fund. So maybe you become an influencer at some point, you're making 6, 7, 8 figures, and this just becomes part of your software because you need that verification, you want the added benefits, you want the access to direct reps, and you want the credibility, and lastly, you want the added visibility if it comes with that, which I think they should definitely do. And what Elon is saying is that visibility is 100% part of the package by just showing up as basically beyond people you follow, you're the second, person they're going to see in these comments, and there's some added value to that. I'm sure that it'll blend into the newsfeed at some point. So just understand who this is for. They're trying to get continuity from people that can afford it, from brands that can afford it, from businesses that want that verification, because to them it is important. I can't tell you as a social media director how many people I've worked with that have begged us to get them verified, and we have reps and direct reps, and it's hard for them to get it pushed through too. And I think this is, at least for certain brands, creators, and public figures, I think a good thing, and I think it's not for the average everyday user, so you don't need to worry about it. I hope you learned a lot from today. Follow me if you got some value. Heart, comment if you want any more information on different things going on in social media. Follow me on other channels. I mostly post this stuff on YouTube for now, but I will be syndicating to all my other channels as I figure out how to weave it within all the other things I do. But appreciate your time. Later.